You have such fun, Greg.
It's a fun job, isn't it?
Oh, it's great. I remember doing that with you when we did those exercises. When you were in training, weren't you? You were in training for Sport Relief, and you did so well.
I survived the triathlons.
You absolutely did. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah,
you did
thanks.
brilliantly and raised so much money. It was absolutely brilliant. So, Kate and William, what were they like?
It's been a crazy year so far. Yeah, we had they came in to talk about their mental health charity, and they surprised Adele Roberts, who was running the marathon for their charity, and they were the special guests for her. He wanted to do the countdown, so they did the top 10 with me, and I taught them how to do the tension, you know, to go right, just pause, dramatic pause, and then and they did it. And it was great fun.
Oh, that's amazing. I think that was a brilliant thing for them to do anyway. It was just so good.
Well,
and I love that they were up
talking.
for it. And the fact that you asked, and they went, yeah, OK, it just shows you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ask.
Exactly.
So, look, big weekend, massive weekend this weekend, and very important in light of what's been happening this week, that it goes ahead, that people come and that people enjoy and that are united by the music and all the great things that are going to happen. Yeah,
being united by the music is absolutely the message of the weekend, really. And obviously the atrocities this week in Manchester have made it hard, and it was, you know, they've chatted to the security forces around there and the police, and we've worked with that, so there's going to be extra security around the big weekend in Hull. But really, you know, as long as we're respectful of, you know, the people and the victims of this week, we should celebrate and we should move forward, I think. And that's what music does to a lot of people. And it's going to be 30,000 young people, but, you know, their parents as well, all together.
Tell me about this. Kid Normal. This is a new venture for you?
Yeah, so this is... I've written this book with my newsreader and good friend Chris Smith, who's on my show every day.
Yeah, he's lovely.
And we sat around one day and thought we do lots of stuff on the show together, and we have our podcast together, and we thought we want to do a thing. We want to write it down and have a thing, and we had this idea for this book called Kid Normal.
I like it.
And it comes out in July, and it's really celebrating, well, not normality, but celebrating the underdog. Because I think when you're a kid, the seed of this came from when we were both started at school, and you look around and everyone's amazing, and you think everyone's big and everyone's just cleverer than you and better than you at stuff. So really, our hero in this is sort of the anti-hero, and he ends up in a school for superheroes, and he has no powers at all. And it's an accident. He ends up there, and it's too late. When they find out he has got no powers, it's too late. So he has to work out what to do.
And then he probably finds what is good in him, even though he's so-called normal. He actually is a hero. Yeah.
You find out that normality is the greatest superpower of them all, Lorraine. Of course. Yeah.
I like it.
So we've spent a couple of years writing that, and we're incredibly proud of it.
Could you see it being like, you know, maybe either a cartoon or a series in some way? Do you think?
Possibly.
Because I think it could.
Yeah, we wrote it just because we wanted to write it, and Bloomsbury were really interested in the idea, and we thought, okay, if you want to do it, then fine. We just wanted to write it and just do it. And I think that's always the best way with creative stuff, is that you don't ever write it for a goal, you just do it because
you just do it because you want to, and it's something that's important to you. You know, we were looking at that clip there, and you've had so many people on the show. David Attenborough, I mean, for goodness sake.
The best.
Did you not just... Because when he came on, I actually curtsied. Yeah. I couldn't help myself.
He has such an amazing way with everybody. He was so kind to everyone, and the reaction to his interview was just phenomenal. The amount of people that sent in questions or wanted to call up and just say thank you to him, really, for showing us the world. This is a guy who's seen more of the world than anybody, really. Absolutely. But we decided to do a little fun thing with him to try and because it was the same time that Adele came back. Yeah. So I saw a parallel and thought, hang on, Adele's being released into the wild again after, you know, hibernation. That's true. So I wrote this little thing for him and said, would you mind reading this over the Adele music, because her video looks like she's coming out of hibernation. Right. And he said, do you think Adele would mind if we do that? I don't want to annoy Adele. So I think Adele would think it's amazing. Oh, she would be delighted. And he went for it. He said, I don't know, we'll see how the interview goes. If it goes well, then I'll give you a little kick under the desk and we'll do it. And he did. He was true to his word, and that was sort of my challenge, was to make the interview good. And he went, "Shall we do that thing you were going to do?" And he did it, and it was really fun. It's great. It's one of the best jobs in the world, really, isn't it? It's the greatest job. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Are you going to do more Sports Relief, do you think? More challenges? Yeah, well, Sport Relief will be next year, so if they want me to do another challenge... I'm sure they will. I've just recovered from my triathlons from last year. I don't know how you did that. So I would like to. I mean, again, that just shows the power of radio, really, and getting everyone together on a subject. How much did you raise in the end? We did over £1 million. Wow. Yeah, over that week, and it just tumbled. What's the word? It just sort of gained huge momentum over the week when people get into the story, and we talked about the refugee crisis was kind of the point of it, and the power of telling those stories to people every day was phenomenal. So I'd like to be part of one of those things again, even if it's not me doing it.
Well, I can train you again if you like.
You can.
Last
time you were on, you gave me some.
I gave you a kit, didn't I?
You gave me a kit.
Yes, I gave you things to wear.
You gave me a hat. You gave me some stuff to avoid chafing.
I did, because that's a terrible thing.
But I wore all that stuff, you know.
I know you did.
I wore the hat underneath my own hat. And
so good to see you. I hope Hull goes really well. I'm sure it will. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. I think it's going to be a great weekend.
It will be.
It's going to be sunny as well, which is lovely. Thank you.
It's nice to be outside as well today.
Thank you, isn't it? Yeah, it's really good.